privacy is a means of ensuring online safety for all individuals, and the International Data Privacy Day, which is celebrated on January the 28th every year, seeks to spread awareness about same. The purpose of the international event is to raise awareness and promote privacy and data protection best practices. The Data Privacy Day is also currently observed in the United States, Canada, Nigeria, Israel, and 47 European countries. Meanwhile, the day is part of the global online safety, security, and privacy campaign called Stop, Think, Connect, an initiative of the National Cybersecurity Alliance. And joining me now via Zoom is the Executive Director, Cybersecurity Expert Association of Nigeria, Olabode Agboola. Good to have you join us. So,
good afternoon, and good afternoon, viewers.
Today's world, as we know it, it's so technology enabled and powered that it is almost impossible not to be part of it. But the problem is that the more you are part of it, the more data and information that you need to provide. The problem again is the fact that most of us are so unaware and uninformed about how our data is being collected, is being used, or even shared. Talk to us more about this.
Yeah, it is quite unfortunate that is where we find ourselves in this age. And I would like to let you know that everybody has got a role to play. The data owner, which we call subject, the government and organizations that collect this data for their businesses. You'll be surprised that 45% of all organizations that collect data from citizens don't have protection for this data. So governments globally, they have come up with regulations. In 2018, May 25, the entire European countries come up with GDPR that has about 99 articles for the data protection. Then January 2019 as well, Nigeria also come up with their own regulation that is meant to protect data. So the question we've got now is, are these collectors of data that we call controllers, are they complying to these regulations? I will tell you that the answer is no. Between 2018 till now, when GDPR came to life, more than 900 companies have been fined. Google is one of them. Facebook is one of them. Google was asked to pay $877. Sorry, that's Amazon last year. Google paid $550 last year as a fine for not taking care and protecting the data of citizens that they have got. So the role of individual is, before you give your data to any controller, have you read what the instruction says when you are trying to install that software? For instance, in Nigeria, there are organizations that have websites and they are still running. They are selling telephone numbers and they will tell you how much you pay per social number of telephone in any state in Nigeria. So is Nigerian government allow them to operate? My answer is yes.
I want to
do something about it.
So I want to get to the government in just a moment, but let's talk about the individuals and what we can do. I know that some of these phones or some of these applications have the privacy settings, part of those applications. It's changing your privacy settings, and I'm talking about just individuals now. It's changing your privacy settings enough to protect your data.
Obviously, it's not enough. Setting your privacy is just telling the holder, the controller, the collector of your data, telling the person that he should process your data based on the promise he has given you on how the data will be used. So that is what all privacy setting does. But if you have privacy setting and you have your phone not passworded, or you have your phone connected to a kind of honeypot somewhere, somebody will steal your data, even when your privacy has been set for the app you have on your privacy. So what I'm trying to say is that individuals' role to play when it comes to personal identifiable information is so minimal compared to organizations that collect this data and compared to the government that's supposed to set regulation and enforce compliance to these regulations. So the role of the individual is just too small when it comes to respect and protection of personal identifiable information. There are other information on the phones, on the laptop that are not personal identifiable information, which is a different topic entirely. But for the one that they can be used to identify with, your phone number, your bank account, your picture, your address, your names, the responsibility is majorly on the government and the controller who holds this data. For instance, Google, Truecaller, yeah.
All right. I wish we had enough time to talk about government, because government is also guilty with all the data collection platform we have in this country in the name of identification. But my time is up. Thank you so much for talking to us, Executive Director, Cybersecurity Expert Association of Nigeria, Olabode Agboola.
Thank you very much. Bye.